Okay. Getting myself situated. Getting everything situated. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Now we must bide our time. Everyone, the amenities are modest here at Moonlight Alcove, but I suggest that you get comfortable. We may be here for some time. As for myself, I have some business to attend to. Please leave the wagon in my care for now. It shall be ready by when you need it next. From the mountaintop, you can see all across the downside. It's impossible to it's an impossible expanse staring back at you. The thought occurs to you that you may never see another land besides it. And so, you and your companions wait upon the mountaintop in quiet solitude, anticipating when the cycle of rites begins to turn again. Then you shall have another opportunity to free one of your own. You may earn back their freedom one by one. Many moons pass. Then, one evening. May I have a moment, reader? The lone minstrel finds you poring over the Book of Rites, as has been your learning through your stay at this abode. Begging your pardon, but there is something you may wish to see. Please follow me. You follow him into the cold night. Look forth, reader, sir. The stars shine like you have never seen. Once more, the path towards salvation is revealed, but now something is different. The stars shine once more. Seek your new destination. Each prior time you searched the stars, they showed you a single path, but now several rites avail themselves to you at once. Henceforth, you may choose from several different rites. Choose your path towards salvation. Interesting. So now I start okay. Ors the Azer Star. Yumur the Dusk Star. Or Hob the Midnight Star. Interesting. Withdrawn, Descents, or Accursed. Interesting. Led by the Corona Witch, your record against them is 1-0. Very interesting. I don't know who to pick. The stars urge that we go to the Hulk of Ors, a long way off. Volfred, sir, how are we to reach the Hulk of Ors in due course of time? You know full well, Tarek. Preparations are complete. You think you see the lone minstrel smile, ever faintly, but cannot be sure. Please ask the others to gather their belongings, rest, and then assemble at the wagon there at dawn. We shall be departing at that time. As you will, sir. The cycle begins anew. As the years advance, you'll find there ought be fewer rites this time, until once more we are to traverse Scribe's Gate. Exactly how many it is difficult to say, but our next chance to liberate ought present itself much sooner than before, so let's be ready for it. Now then, see you in the morning, reader. Your companions have not traveled far from Moonlight Alcove. Word of the news soon spreads throughout the group. Our journey continues. Next morning, Volfred calls everyone together before the wagon. This old wagon is more than it appears. With Bertrude's aid, it escorted you across the sea. To me, now it shall escort us anywhere the stars require. Come and see. Volfred beckons you to join him in the wagon. Ooh! Something has changed about the wagon's interior. What looked before to be old cracks and signs of age now expose various intricate components once hidden from view. You are the Nightwings. You should travel in their customary way. He turns to you, indicating levers and devices marked with symbols from the book. Now, reader, whenever you're ready, you may take us up. I'll show you how. And everyone else, hang on to something. After having soared into the sky, the Black Wagon remains aloft somehow. Impossible. By the Underking! Oh, by the scribes! The Nightwings sail the skies again. Wheresoever the stars may call for them. There is one catch. The downside provides few locations suitable for landing. Though we should be able to find at least a couple landing places near to where we're going. We'll then make way by land or sea toward our destination. Now, without further ado, let us proceed. The Black Wagon can fly. Seek landing near the Hulk of Ors. Oh, Jesus! Ye think perhaps the skies belong to ye? Foolish, the skies and everything above them and below belong to Astral Born. Ye shall be smitten from his skies. On his awakening, now be gone. This game just expanded. You can see them all in their own little caravans. Something about the strange island you see below draws your attention. Best to avert your gaze from the Isle of Calmer. Even the scribes themselves thought to avoid the place. Let's fly on. The Hulk of Oars. It has drifted here upon the sea for longer than one might expect. Perhaps you have already read of the doomed ship's demise in the embrace of unfathomable plunders? Some say it was the sea itself which preserves the ship's remains. Hidden properties within the sea, within the water, sea creatures biting together ruined planks of wood. Those such as yourselves and the accursers know another truth, I gather. The stars would not align over the wrecked ship. The wreckage, if it did not have greater significance than first appears. May you have good fortune here, good fortune there, during the coming rite. Ragged Rock. You touch down at the Sea of Solace, where you first encountered Sir Gilliman in the Pyre Hearts. As you make time to check the wagon's subsystems for signs of any excess strain resulting from your voyage through the skies, one of your companions gets your attention. Reader, I fear I shall never get accustomed to the sense of flight. Judariel assists you with the remainder of the work, and together you conclude that everything seems to be in order. You soon shall carry on by sea. For now, you have some time to spare. The Beyond Crystal beckons. And the Book of Rites also glitters. What can I help you with, Sir Gilliman? Gilliman is shivering there after the wagon's maiden voyage through the skies. Master Reader, this knight is very, very slightly out of sorts, is all. He merely appears terrified, but he assures you that his seeming cowardice is but an optical illusion in this case. Pamitha overhears and joins you. Flying's not for everyone, Sir Knight. This knight heartily concurs, though how anyone at all can stand it, he has yet to understand. Well, let's see. What's it like to swim the waters of the Sea Dominion? Those glorious murky waters engulfed in hideous warfare, to be sure, but otherwise a joy to cut across, to feel the coolness of the waves beneath one's gill slits, and the like. Though this knight is now accustomed to his life above the surface. Flying's just the same, Sir Knight. It resists those of us not born to it. I, in turn, have wondered what your seas are like, but the thought of swimming fills me with disgust. Though I haven't had to swim, and you now have, though I haven't had to swim, and you now have to fly. That's very brave of you, and you handled it better than some harp fledglings I've met in my day. You'll get used to it. She departs, but you sense Sir Gilman is feeling better after the exchange. He gained +1 hope for the next right. 20 different conversations. Fuck yeah. Oh, Jesus. The book just expanded. Living in exile. Once I too roamed free. I remember well those days in which I was called chief. I traveled all the world over on my 4 good paws, and I was well adorned. Excuse me. I wanted to grow stronger. Here at last I have. I shall not mince my words. This place shall either harden you or kill you. I shall haunt you with old memories. It shall haunt you with old memories. You share the exile's plight. My charge is to alleviate the sting of it for you a little bit, and to prolong your stay, but only for as long as needed. Your charge is to return. We call this place the downside for a reason, but in time here you can learn to eat, to seek, to seek out shelter, and to find a certain beauty in unlikely places. And that's gonna keep glowing until we read all the chapters. Once more, you have returned to me. What is it, reader? Time to do another scribe trial. You ask Sandra to minister one of her special trials for May. I must admit, I do sense something from that one. I once had a wild heart myself, quite like her own. Well, we shall see if there is more to her than that. Let us begin her. Let us bring her forth. Soon May arrives in heat of the summons. The scribes, I think, that if I listen carefully, that I can hear them calling out to me. Oh, excuse me. The apparition Sandra appears and unfastens her mask. Listen well, girl. The place where you reside at present has but a single rule, which is you answer to me here. Well, wow. Okay, I will. Such naive enthusiasm. Now be silent. It is plain to me that you have much to learn as yet about the rites, but you have learned something, and I would see you prove it, without the benefit of anyone save for your reader. Okay, are you out there to help me with this, mister? Yes, I am. Interesting. These are some crafty little buggers. Wow. Okay, how did I do? Did I do it? How did I do? I must admit that you did better than I expected, girl. You have passed this trial of yours. Some congratulations are owed to you, and also to your lovely reader. Now farewell. Did I imagine all of that? Mister, because I hope I didn't. Wow, what is that you have there? You receive Calibur's Anklet for completing May's trial. After May casts her aura, it can bounce off an object in solid surfaces. Ooh. Having reached the fathomless trench, you decide to accompany Sir Gilliman for a walk among the steady currents. Your conversation soon turns to matters of the rites, which you discuss at length. If what you say is true, Master Reader, then this knight truly has much more to understand. By the time you return to the wagon, you sense he gained a deeper understanding of it all. Your time together caused Sir Gilliman to gain enlightenment. Wow! So graceful is this knight for such a glorious occasion that he is giving strong consideration to performing, here and now, the forbidden dance of the Sea Dominion. Our journey continues. Hey guys, come on in. Say now, whatever happened to that smiley headwind guy? Did he really get out of here like I've been hearing, or what? Oh. And now, because you self-banish, you have a chance to just immediately come back. As much as I want to get rid of his gold bracer, I think I'm going to keep it for now. You seem to be riled up. Circular is fuming in anger over something, so much so that you are hesitant to approach him, but you approach him anyways. Exile is to light a sentence for this night. He notices you then and seizes up. He begins acting rather nonchalant, as though his outburst did not just transpire. Oh, greetings to you, noble Master Raider. What brings you to this night's, this afternoon? To this night this afternoon. Ask him, is everything alright? You maintain a gentle tone with him and ask whether there was something he might wish to discuss, or Gildan perhaps could benefit from talking through his woes. He stands there for a time, silent and dejected, but then, Master Reader, this knight cannot escape the horrors of his past. It seems that you would hear them, then you have the knight's apologies ahead of time for burdening you further with his troubles. Having said that, here, then, are the troubles you requested. You are, of course, familiar with the siege of the Spiral Sanctum. For this night, the memory of it is like a wound which will not close. This knight stood there on the front lines whilst the high-wing remnants descended upon us. So furious was their assault that our chain of command was ruptured instantly. We of the Sea Domain, we require orders to perform our duty. Without such orders, why, we surely made a very easy target there at that eve. One by one, oh, excuse me. Then two by two, they picked us off, becoming bolder, some of them shrieking with laughter all the while. This night, he saw his comrades cast aside like sea flies. How this knight survived, he does not know for certain, even now. Perhaps it was that he attempted to pursue and to detain his own knight commander whom you met when you first met this night. That cursed Sir Deluge, if not for his craven cowardice, the Spiral Sanctum, it might have held at least a while longer. But instead, we were routed, rendered spineless both in form and deed. Sir Deluge was first to turn and flee as our chain of command crumbled. And as for this knight, he failed to catch his knight commander. He must have looked a coward too. Thus came the time for penance, and this knight, why, he insisted on the only course of action reasonable. He insisted on the sentence to the downside. And as you can plainly see, his wish was fulfilled. How absurd that he should re-encounter his old knight commander here soon after. Thus did this knight become obliged once more to Sir Deluge. We took to the waters in the Sea of Soils, where soon we met the Pyre Hearts, triumvirate exclusive to our kind. It was plain to see that they lacked wherewithal, and Sir Deluge, they thought he could provide it. The leadership they sought, thought he could provide it. The leadership they sought, and his was too much of a coward to decline. As for this knight being of the sea domain, he had little choice but to comply, or so at first he thought. When he encountered you and the Nightwings, something awakened within him. With so little honor left to lose, and so much left to gain, it became eminently clear that this knight stood a better chance within your ranks than those of Sir Deluge. And there is a little left to say. This knight cannot escape his past, and yet he chooses to believe that he was spared that day not merely by coincidence. Perhaps under King Ors yet has plans in store, in which this knight may play a part. This night he clings, however, however vainly, to that hope. He slithers away, his head bowed low. It seems best to leave him for now. You sense he feels relieved having shared all of this. The 8 Scribes. We found each of the others in due time by fate, not by coincidence. The wise Lorian stood among the trees, gazing at the stars, expecting us. The wild witch Milithe was so enthralled by my liege's utter transformation, she stayed her sorceries. Blessed bored Trista swooped down upon us, but to warn of imminent attack, the many-maned Yomer thus intervened and shared with us his humor and his haunt. Even the Under King Ors himself sought out an audience with us. Thus, we became the 8 and journeyed on together. Forsaken lands. Years upon long years, we spent distilling a life essence from many things, which all once writhed under the auspice, I don't know, of their mortality, which we ourselves cut short. In this we have no regrets, for we learned much, and so we think did they. We earned the title witch, and were forced to flee into the downside. Here, we encountered Solomon, and soon we gained an understanding of each other. He bade us circumnavigate these lands and catalog our findings. We felt a strong desire to expose the secrets of this land. He wished to yield benefit to those who followed in our wake. Indulge us both, then. Let us commence the rite. Here among the steady currents of the Hulkivores, you await the signal of the stars. There is no sign yet of your expected adversaries, the Accursors. Then the little imp Tizo flutters up to you. Tizo cautions you that he has some history with your next adversary, Lindell. Tizo seems to be indicating that Lindell has a personal vendetta against him. But before he can explain any further, the stars begin to call to you.
Reader, ever persevering, aren't we? Well then, rejoice, because the cycle of the rites begins anew. Perhaps you'll liberate another soon enough. Your chosen adversaries here shall be the Accusers. Reduce their flame to ash, just as you did when last you met. Now, who exactly shall oppose them?
The little imp Tizo screeches something cautioning you all to stay alert. But then someone leaps forth from the shadows. He grabs at his mask. Ha ha ha! Caught out, you miserable beast. I knew it. After all this time, I knew that you were still among their ranks. Tizo was angry to have stumbled into an apparent trap laid for him by Lindell. Silence, fiend! You robbed me of my freedom, my dignity. Your evil shall be ended here and now. And you, Nightwing, shall not deny me thus again. Come then, my accusers, for we face again none other than the spawn of the accursed imp, the Shallow, or Swallow. Let us show him now that he is a disgrace. Tizo whistles something angry back at him. Whatever transpired between him and Lindell in the past, Lindell evidently has not let it go. Come, accusers, let us make it clear to those fools that we are stronger now than ever. You sense Lindell speaks the truth. The accusers are more capable than before. Each time you face a triumvirate, they gain talismans and masteries. Oh.
Who shall conduct this rite?
He's got... Oh, that looks like a maxed out Ashen Coal. Well, Bear's Pyre has more burn than the adversaries. Bearer deals bonus damage. Okay. So they've boosted their Pyre's flame, and now they're gonna do more damage to mine while they have that boosted flame.
Sir Giffen. Joe Dariel. Tizo. It is done.
Tizo hoped never to have to see Lindell again, but is prepared to face him. Nightwings, the wicked fiend you serve is an affront. He denied my rightful freedom in many moments of triumph. I shall never forgive him or any of you.
Commence. The orb is up. Hapless worm. Seal. Oh dear. Trickery.
Infinite stamina.
Now take it. The orb. Poor Joe Dariel. Lendl plunged into your pyre. The imp did it.
I'm a dumbass. Oh! Fuck!
All of the Nightwings vanished.
I ran right into it. Free! Hold still, you miserable little pox. We are not finished with you yet. Kizu utters at Lendl a slew of absolute worst profanities. Your curses could not possibly affect me any further, you foul spawn, for you have taken everything from me already. But if I am to be trapped in this forsaken hall with you for the remainder of my days, then I shall see to it that yours shall be a doleful, that I shall see to it that yours shall be a doleful as my own.
That Lendl certainly enjoys a rousing speech, though talk means nothing in the roof.
Another banishment. One triumvirate stands unopposed. Alas for Gilman. Seemingly unfair. Verily. Oh. Glorious. Perhaps you are worthy.
Fuck! Damn it!
A shameful outcome. Unfortunate. The Nightwings seem to be falling behind. Oh. Tiso takes the plunge. Do you believe you can prevail in this? Wow.
Oh fuck, I should have just thrown it in.
The orb quenches the flame. A show of strength from the Nightwing's opponents. Tiso doused their pyre.
I can't let them get it in.
Like that, and we are finished here. Ouch.
Fuck.
The orb slips from your clutches. That's it. And it is done. Nightwings prevail. Perhaps a stroke of fortune ought to be thanked. The right is ended.
Sir Gilliman's so fast. Scream. Tiso is very pleased that you prevailed, but wishes to make a quick exit at this time. Blast! Where did he go? Where did he go? That infernal imp is a monster in disguise, a fiend. Come forth to torment me until the day I die. Lindell storms off in a fit of anger. Tiso reappears at once the coast is clear and expresses his gratitude again. That what Lindell said before, if Tiso truly is a descendant of Ha'ub the Swallow, then he has quite the legacy to live up to.
Bask now in the wisdom of the scribes. The imp Tiso appears to have a certain depth of knowledge.
Tiso just had a flash of inspiration about his role in the rites. When saluting his adversary, Tiso turns into a fast-moving howler or pack. Interesting. Ooh, okay. Yup, okay.
Until the stars align.
Yes, until the stars align. You return to the wagon after you and your fellow exiles thwart the accusers and find Volfred waiting for you there. Well done back there, my boy. You are serving your companions well. Now, then, I've something that I wish to share with you if you've a moment. We have discussed the plan, of which we're all a part. I have a means of measuring our progress toward the goal of it. I'd like for you to have a look at it. First, let's determine where the rites may take us next. Look forth, I expect you shall see several shining stars. where once you saw but one. Yup. Ah. Several shining stars, a trick of the eye, or the will of the scribes, who can say? I too once gained this newfound vision many years ago, following my first liberation ray. And I believe only we of the Nightwings have this gift. I realize that in choosing whom the Nightwings confront in each rite, we in turn influence which triumvirate we face when the time comes for someone to be set free. The object I invite you to use contains further details. Henceforth, you may use Volfred's planner to see your current progress. Using Volfred's planner, you may assess your progress towards your ultimate goal, as well as check the current standings of your adversaries. Volfred shall keep this information up to date for the remainder of your quest. You may look over it now, or any time in the Black Wagon, or while searching the stars. Okay. So I'm assuming the ones that gain standing, yeah, he dropped all the way back down. I assume the ones with the highest standing are going to end up at the right. I'm going to take a little time for a little bit of an ad break. It's not going to be as long, but we'll be right back. Okay. So yeah, I'm guessing. With what we have available. So, like, right now, she's gone up. And if I don't want her to get her chance, I would maybe need to knock her out? I don't know. Alright, it's conducted. Additional exiles required. We need one more exile. I would guess. I'm still under the suspicion Volfred's gonna join. And if not him, maybe someone else? Interesting. You know, it's going to be a little bit of a journey. Let's go. So we're to have another brush with Tabitha. Perhaps she'll spare me another moment of her time. She's here because of me, and I am here for her. Tabitha then tells you more of your next adversary, her own blood sister. Tabitha Thine, a harp of the Highwing remnants, raised from birth to exile in outwitting and outmaneuvering her enemies. She seems driven by her hatred for the Commonwealth. After retreating to the mountains centuries ago, the harps refused to join the Commonwealth, and those old tensions boiled over into raids or skirmishes or all-out war. Flight tacticians such as Tabitha have the High Wings remnants a swift and powerful military presence to this day, despite the harp's small numbers. She once hatched ambitious plans to overthrow the Commonwealth, breaching its defenses so her sisters could rain down untold destruction. On the darkest night of the year, she led a daring infiltration mission deep into her enemy's land. It almost worked. However, she was betrayed by someone very close to her, someone branded a Commonwealth sympathizer, Tabitha. Tabitha was caught, clipped, and subsequently exiled as a prisoner of war, but being trapped within the downside only stoked her fury. I wound up in here not too long afterwards. Anyways, it's complicated what happened between us. What I did for her own good, and that for all our sisters. Though I'm not beginning to doubt that Tabitha will ever see it that way. We'll see, I suppose, but for now, I'd best try and catch what sleep I'm able. Please, pleasant dreams then, darling. You bid a good night to Tabitha. In turn, no time now to make flight preparations, though come morning, the Black Wagon will press onward. Page revealed the accusers. In the common room, you may review various notes and observations about your fellow exiles and their respective paths towards enlightenment in the rites. Crime unknown. Oh, hello. Ah, Wolfred's planner. Okay. Celestial landmarks. Do you feel a kinship with the stars? You owe your everything to them, perhaps one day even your freedom. I chased the stars across the river of my genealogy until they led me here. I demanded they explain to me the paradox of knowledge. For how is it that something can be shared but still contained within ourselves in its entirety? The stars did not respond, but set me on a quest. I sought the 9 landmarks which they revealed to me, so that someday I would reveal their mysteries to you. These landmarks, emissaries of the stars, are 9 lenses through which we see the land and see ourselves in new light. Very interesting. Oh, it's Tiso. Tiso has seemed somewhat less cheerful since his run-in with Lendl and the accusers. He approaches you, wanting, for you to hear him out. Tiso seems unhappy about something Lendl said to him. Tiso understands full well why Lendl is angry with him. While Tiso does not like Lendl as a person, he recognizes nonetheless that he denied his freedom. It was a liberation rite. He did what he felt necessary. He wanted to help his friend go free. Nonetheless, he still feels a certain guilt and regrets that the rites force exiles into such situations. He falls silent for a while. Whether the 8 scribes ever intended for imps such as he to participate in the rites firsthand is difficult to know for certain. Then, Tiso is grateful to you for listening. He knows the scribes created the rites with good intentions. He promised to keep doing his best to live up to the legacy of the scribes. He bounds up into the rafters with some of the other drive imps, regardless of whether he truly is a descendant of Ha'ub the Swallow. Surely, the scribes would have been proud of him. Hell yeah. Our journey, it continues. The hidden glade of Lu is nigh impossible to find on foot, though there it lies below us, protected even now by the enhancement of Lu's Slorian 100 mines. I understand the river named for him is rather famous in your commonwealth. The mouth of the river Sklorian opens wide, not very far from here. It was there that the limbless Arzek was defeated, turning the region lush and livable, at least for certain denizens, although, of course, not everyone believes this. Your adversaries, the Essence, must be working to find their way here even now. Good fortune in your right against them, Raider. Your wagon touches down in Black Basin, where you first met Volfred and Pamitha as well. You briefly wonder at what might have happened had your paths not crossed, as you considered what to do with the remains of the afternoon. The Beyonder Crystals seeks Sir Gilliman. Let us go. You think that dimwit of a worm has any chance? Perhaps you are correct, though I put little stock in him myself. Though, let us bring him forth. Soon, Sir Gilliman appears, he in heat of the summit. Master Raider, is this knight perchance in trouble for something? No, you are just getting to understand the depths of the rites. The apparition Sandra appears and unfastens her mask. Listen, Worm, you answer to me here. As you will, Your Highness. Your Highness, I like the sound of that. Though flattery shall get you nowhere. Demonstrate your contents to me, then, worm. You shall have to do it mostly on your own, though under the guidance of your lovely reader. I trust you are prepared. Of course, Your Highness. This knight accepts this challenge. Ow. Ow. Damn it. Huzzah! This knight prevails! I have no choice but to concur with that assessment, Worm. Your performance was sufficient. Sufficient. You passed my test. Thus, congratulations are in order to you and to your lovely reader. For now, farewell. Master Raider this knight is humbled after having passed the sorcerer's test. Whoa! By the scales of the Under King Ors. What is it you have? Or's scale for completing Sir Gilliman's trial. Sir Gilliman jumps farther than usual, 30%. Black Basin. The content we called Black Basin shall one day tear itself apart, arriving upon blackened molten crags, tolerable only by the harp Trista. We pressed onward towards a suffocating wood. This land felt to us somehow primordial. Deep in the roots and noxious crevices lay innumerable clues as to its ancient history, but we had little time to excavate, for our supplies by then were thin. Further, we were lost. Our best attempts at circumnavigation all had failed. It was Luz Glorian who reached out at last unto the stars, and they revealed the way. Then we at last could see the sacred Mount Iliad. Or Oladile. Oh, excuse me. Oldal. Oldile? I am so... You know what? A-L-O-D-I-E-L. No. Do it English.
Allodial. Allodial.
That doesn't feel like a real word. Celestial of the Hulk of Ores. My vocabulary does not have that pronunciation in me. You spend a quiet afternoon in the leaves and branches of Needlefield, surveying the area with some of your companions. Tizo, do you see anything yet? Because I don't. Skrara! Tizo seems convinced the surrounding area is safe and secure for now. Your investigation yields nothing of note. The three of you return to the wagon for the remainder of the day, where you should have time to pursue your vocations. Yes. Yes. Who shall we mentor? It is absolutely hilarious that Jodariel is so massive she covers her own XP bar. I think you could use a bit more time with this. Why, certainly, reader darling. How good of you to ask. You and Pamela spend some time reviewing some of the specific aspects of the rites, such as the properties of the aura. You sense she gains something from it. I hadn't thought of it quite that way, reader darling. And now you too block your progress bar. Our journey, it continues. Here in the thick underbrush of Black Basin, you encounter a messenger imp covered to deliver news and rumors from the other side. The news this time pertains to Hedwyn, whom you liberated at the fall of Solomon. You learn Hedwyn returned safely to the Commonwealth, where he was clothed and welcomed, his past transgressions all forgiven. He was to be groomed for a leadership position of his choice, whether on the council or the blood border, each equally as lucrative and secretive as well. However, he refused, and before the stunned council members could do anything about it, he left them. He since made contact with Volfred's agents and is working together with them. Thus, the ranks of the revolution grow stronger. Per the messenger imp custom, the last part of the message was transcribed from Hedwyn. Word for word, it says, "Keep going. I'll see you here." And thank the messenger imp for relaying this information. Soon your companions are all abuzz about it. Tiazu is happy to hear Hedwyn is well back in the Commonwealth. I always thought Hedwyn was looking for someone out there back home. Do you think he found her? He did it. A glorious example Hedwyn sets for us all. Yeah, that's how it's done, Hedwyn. Right behind you, chum. Wonder if he'll ever find the one he fell for. The news for Hedwyn's liberation fills you and your fellow exiles with newfound resolve. Yeah! +1 hope. What do you got for me? Oh, it's you guys. Good, because I was just thinking I could use a customer, like, real bad today. And just in general, you know. Burning Promise. I still want this. That's a +4. Appreciate you doing business, and you guys be sure to tell your friends, okay? Before I actually go in there, I need to do this. I do believe you need this. Interesting. So you're maxed out up to 60%, huh?
Salameos Day.
The scribe's deeds. I wish to be remembered not for boastfulness. Thus, I refrain from detailing our exploits across the land, save to say that they were numerous. Know that only through our combined strength of arms and wit did we withstand this savage land. Such were the monstrous dangers that it posed. I came to see that all the terrors which I heard at bedside in my youth were based entirely in fact. So great they were, they blotted out the sky. Such was the evil that we vanquished that the remnants of it yet shine under the stars, and in the end it was the stars which guided us towards our truest calling. Banning bots and denying them access to the chat. The Glade of Lugh. Never have I witnessed an affront to nature, mine and everyone's quite like the poison wood of limbless Arzek, the root titan. In his suffocating influence, I shall leave it to the boastful Underking to tell you more of as Arzek's vanquishing, whilst I may tell you something of the glade that he protected, which became my own, for my own genealogy now occupies the soil there, and strives forevermore to prevent Arzek from taking root again. The brambles of the glade are constantly encroaching on themselves, then falling once again to dust. This miraculous cycle, reflected in the starlight piercing through the canopy, needs to be witnessed whenever the stars invite an audience. Interesting. Let us commence with the rite. The afternoon is just beginning to give way to nightfall as your companions finish making preparations for the coming rite. Through all the ceremonies, you realize Pymitha is nowhere to be found. The last anybody saw of her was shortly after the Black Wagon came to rest here at the Glade of Lugh. She returns just as you are beginning to plan a search for her. Sorry to have worried you there, reader, darling. Just getting a little antsy is all. Had to go and spread my wings a bit and shake away the nerves. She is holding something back. Don't you get in my head. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth, damn it. Damn you, reader. Get out, get out, get out! Anyway, it looks as if the show is about to start. I shall be in the field with the others. As Pymitha departs, you see she is right as the stars above begin to shine. You know she is about to face her sister Pymitha. Once again, you accept that it is a very private matter between them.
Listen well, you exiles of the Night Wings. You are returned once more unto the Glade of Lugh. The triumvirate you stand against shall be the Essence. Extinguish now their pyre, and glory shall be yours. Now prepare yourselves.
The winged exiles of the Essence take position opposite your own companions, and their leader soon asserts herself. Pymitha, come forth. No trickery this time. She appears as asked. though remains silent as her blood sister studies her for a time. Timitha then reaches for her mask. You look weary to me, sister. Oh? Too little sleep, I guess. I do get rather anxious sometimes on the night before one of these things. It can be a lot of pressure. Understandable. The two of them say nothing for a time. You cannot discern what they are thinking. The High Wings remnants? All seem to be very mentally acute, trained as they are from birth. Soon enough, Pimitha cuts through the tension, her tone light as ever. So give him further thought to my proposal, then? I have. And I think that now is not the time for talk. Besides, your comrades there, surely you give them pause. Even now, they must be questioning your loyalty. What? But Oh, cut it with the stammering, Pamitha. It is very unbecoming, you know that, and you be sure to tell those comrades of yours what you propose to me. She dons her mask once more. As she joins the other exiles, the essence Pamitha hesitates before returning to your group. I told her she could take my place, that I would keep her up to date about our progress, and that she could take my place if ever it was time for me to go. But you don't have to worry. For one thing she refused, and for another, well, I'd better tell you later. For now, remember, you can count on me. I believe you. In fact, I believe you so much.
Who shall conduct the rites? Pamitha.
You're partaking. And every time I use her, you refuse to join. Okay. Well, we're gonna be choosing you. You haven't done it in a while. We just used Sir Gilliman. We don't have anything. Well, we might actually.
Nay. The choice is cast.
Oh, I hope that Pamitha and Tamitha make amends somehow, because my understanding is that family is important, isn't it? Face us, Westrels of the Commonwealth. The pain and loss of your defeat this night shall reverberate not only in your hollow hearts, but in the homeland that abandoned you. Are you quite sure it has to be this way then, sister? There is no compromise here, Pamitha. Not for traitors to my country or my blood. I understand, then so be it.
Now begin. Indeed.
Damn.
The Pyre has been scathed. Absolution.
You seem so distracted, Pamitha. Is there something more you wish to say to me? Words you feel that I am owed, perhaps? Pamitha stops at this and reaches for a mask. I am sorry for what I did to you, sister. For what you did to me? Your apology rings as hollow as your plumage. You might rehearse it further upon every last survivor of the High Wing remnants. Now, no more talk.
Such hatred spewing constantly from Tamitha. Yet here in exile, she is naught but talk.
Panther has doused the flame. This is the path to glory. May did it.
Are you getting excited?
The orb is up. Deliverance. You'll have to do better than that. Oh. Rookie doused to the adversary's flames. Your victory's at hand. And it is done. The Nightwings prevail. Their hapless adversaries stood no chance. The ceremony is complete.
You win, Blood Sister. You win. I don't suppose that means you'll reconsider. You know that I cannot. You were always obstinate, but in that regard, and all others which count for anything, you are inferior to me. Remember that. What you offer is meaningless to me. I shall free myself without your help, or that of anyone. Now then, farewell. Wait. What of your comrades, the Essence? You must need them, at least. Mincing my words as ever, Pamitha. Know that I do love you, in a way. Is that what you wish to hear? But my purpose is plain, and you stand in its way. You are a fool to think my freedom is my goal. My freedom is a means towards an end, and likes of which you never would abide. Do you think that you would sway me from my purpose, Pamitha? Pamitha remained silent for some time. No, I think that you will struggle to destroy the Commonwealth, no matter what it takes. No matter if, in doing so, you are destroyed instead. Just so. So then you understand me after all. Pamitha does not turn to watch her blood sister depart.
There is much to learn from this experience. Until the next rite.
After the Nightwings prevail against the Essence in a rather one-sided contest, you return to the wagon to recover and plan your next move. The time has come to search the stars again and determine where the rites shall take you next. The stars yet shine for you, revealing various paths forward. Gaze into the darkness and set your new destination. You are now top of the list. And we knocked the Essence down a few. It is interesting. You are so low. I feel so bad. you are second highest. Let's knock you down. The Withdrawn and Witch Udmil and the Witch have designs upon the rights that have nothing to do with being free again. What they seek, no one in good conscience could abide. Then reveals what he has learned of her and her designs. This witch, one of the bog dwellers, and head of the Withdrawn Triumvirate, more interested in legends of Yishlak, the astral born, than in the rites. Her kind was known to be the reclusives in the Commonwealth, yet she was brazen in her disdain for common values. She practiced the unspeakable. Somehow, one day, her research into flammable regents grew into an obsession with Yishlak, despite widely held beliefs that he is dead or never did exist. But she held that Yishlak is merely dormant and shall someday be reborn with newfound hunger, which could only be sated by devouring the world. Then, at last, could Yishlak return to his glorious home, and the witch would go with him. When Commonwealth officials showed up to take her in for spreading unrest, she was all too eager to comply. After all, a sentence to the downside meant being that much closer to Yishlak's resting place, where she believed she had much work to do, where the Withdrawn stood ready to assist. She speaks in seeming riddles, yet the threat of her intentions, I think, cannot be dismissed. Let us be on our guard, and therefore let us rest now while we can. You've bid Volfred a restful night in kind. It is too late to take flight, so you expect to press onward come daylight. Despite Pameth's mental conditioning, you can tell something is troubling her. She won't listen to a word I say, not one damn word. If she weren't my blood sister, I should think I'd hate her guts as much as she hates mine. She shakes her head. I should apologize. To you and everyone, I sought out Timothy without asking your leave. Figured I would rather seek forgiveness than permission. You understand. My attempts with Timothy did not amount to much, as you well saw, so at this point I'm hopeful you'll be more accepting of apologies than she. Though tell me something, reader darling. Do you suppose I'm going to betray you? You know better than I do at this point. Say that you trust her. You express to Timothy that you do not view her efforts to make peace with Timothy as being contradictory to the group's larger goals. You understand why she did what she did. She says nothing for a while. That's kind of you to say, darling. May the others see it with such generosity. But if they don't, you need but tell me to depart, and I'll be on my way. However, I have a promise that I wish to make to you. You let me stay, and I'll see this through with all of you, no matter where we all end up. I'll be on the roof for a bit, I think. You take care too, darling. Despite Pameth's disappointment with the outcome of her confrontation with her blood sister, you sense she is less troubled now after your brief conversation. the Book of Rites. Much can be said about the Sisters of the Ark, whom were banished to the great beyond for deeds irredeemable. Suffice it that the details of their banishment are written in this book. The sisters of the book became inseparable, not unlike the stars, their light, and the infinite darkness that engulfs them. The stars communicate to us, and you, in turn. The words within the book are but an edifice, a simple surface. Look past the text to the hidden meaning, to the hidden power. The stars above, as they are not mere lights, these are not mere words. If you chance upon the Sisters of the Ark within their prison here, give them our thanks. Interesting. And with that, we are at the end of our stream. That was an aggressive amount of reading. But we did it. And we're here. The fact we now get to choose our path means everything. Things will go so much faster. There won't be as much travel time. And thus, we might even be able to get more rights once I'm caught up on my reading. So with that, thank you all, and I will see you next time.